Josh here. Yeah. Do you like the intro first? I got a new intro. I've wanted to post that for ages. And YouTube. Right, I'll tell you all that in a minute. And do you like my glasses? Yes, I got glasses. They don't suit me, probably. No. Yeah. What do you prefer? This? Or this? Yeah, anyway. Right. Why I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. Basically YouTube failed to upload my videos. They kept failing and kept failing and kept failing. And then after that then I was thinking about I was thinking about just uploading those ones again, but I wanted to tell you why they haven't been uploaded. Plus, all of this now, see all of this, it was all about my old holiday. And guess what? What's this? Yeah. This is all my old YouTube plans. And guess what? They are gone. They're gone. I've got new ones. They are all brand new. Right, so this one is, what was this one about then? Hold on, I've got a load of them up here in my head and I can't think of which one to choose today. It is, one sec guys. Right guys, back, sorry. Oh yeah, and I want to tell you, if you're wondering why that black thing up there is there, is because last weekend, I'm filming this on a Sunday, the weekend before this one, my phone was on charge and I accidentally tripped up on the charger and my phone fell off the bed down my nan's and it hit a wall, and then basically the camera on the inside, like is your phone, you have your camera, and that camera on the inside of the front screen cracked up a bit. So yeah, that's why that's there. Anyway, this video is the time I cracked my head open. Right. It's funny and not. It was painful. Well, first, I was about 4 or 5 and I was over my cousin's and she had like this swing set in the back garden. She lived in a flat, so it was like a swing set and then it was like on the back garden kind of thing. And it wasn't, his stepdad didn't actually put it into the ground, so like it moved, and stupid me was trying to climb up it, and my other cousin, he was shaking it at the same time. I was trying to climb up the slide kind of thing, because it's like, you know those old swing sets that you could have got, that you used to have years ago, and they was like, you could like, there was like a slide with the 2 swings and like that seesaw thing. That's what she had. And I was climbing up the slide as my cousin shook it. I tried to stand up, lost balance, and I fell backwards. And the problem was, there was a wall. And I mean like, there was like a wall, and then there was like a little dip down, but the wall was like there, and it was proper, it was like stone, and I fell backwards and hit my head. I like hit my head like for there, on the wall, and I cracked my head open, and yeah, that was my panic. I had a nice little fall, tumble. I have cracked my head open, and I've cracked my head open twice, and then I've had another head injury. I'll tell you the head injury, because the second time I cracked my head open, I can't actually remember how I did it. All I can remember is waking up in hospital, I had like something, I had to like, they had to like glue my head back to like proper thing. But when I had my head injury, I was in year 6. I'm in year 7 now, so quite recent. We was playing, right, so it's basically tag, but in my old school, in my primary, you used to have like these benches and they was like all in between. We made up this thing called Slinky, but it was like tag, but then it'd be like one person on in the middle, and then you'd have to try and run past, and the 2 benches on either side were den. But none of us wanted to be on it, so we said, we'll have a race over to the other side of the bench, and whoever was last had to be on it. I wasn't last, everybody. I was first. I'm quite proud of myself, actually. I was running, and because it rained like the day before, so the benches were quite wet, or I think it rained like in the night, so the benches were quite wet, and I slipped on them, and my friend grabbed me, and she asked me if I was okay. I said, yeah, I can get back up now. And because the benches didn't have a back on them, so they was just like benches that you could sit on either side. And because they curved like that on the edges, then they curved around. I had my hand on it, and because the benches were wet, my hand slipped and I fell backwards and hit my head. I bursted out into tears. I was crying. And the shock that when I hit my head, it came from the back of my head right up to the front, so I couldn't see. Like, it all went white and blurred. Well, first it went white, and then when I started to see again, it all went really, really blurred, and I couldn't hear anything for like 5 seconds. And I couldn't breathe. I couldn't cry at first, and then I just bursted out into tears. Everything. I was just like breathing hard, and the teacher thought that I fell forward because the way I was led then, like my legs kind of went underneath the bench then, so they was like underneath, and I was on my like front because I turned over because I didn't want to lean, I didn't want to lie on my head. My head was killing me, and basically I had like the indent because it was like all like stone like kind of thing on the bottom, on the floor. Like I had like dent on it. It's not there anymore, but I had to go to A&E. I was in A&E for like 4 hours, 5 hours most, and well, I went in to the doctor after 2 hours. She had to give me these antibiotic things to stop the pain, and then it took another like 3 hours to actually see the actual doctor to tell them so they could do stuff on it. Basically, I had a lump on the back of my head after that. It was like bleed or something like that. And he said, yeah, that's a lump. I was like, yeah, I know that. I hit my head. What did you expect? So he said he's going to have to push down on it. He said, it'll hurt a little bit. A little bit, he says. He said, my mum said, just squeeze onto her hand while he pushes onto it. Pushes onto my lump. I have sharp nails, guys. So, he pushed down, and I don't mean like gently. I mean he pushed right down. I made my mum bleed. My mum was bleeding on her hands. There was blood coming out of her. She had like 4 marks on her. She had like 5 marks, but there, because I was like that, because it really, really hurt. Oh, the pain was 10 times worse than what I went in with. And he said, you're gonna have a head. He said that I'll have a couple of headaches until it like starts to like stop. He said that I didn't have anything wrong. He said, can you remember everything? He just asked me like what date it is, when I was born, all of that like rubbish, so he can like, so I don't have any brain damage, just signs of brain damage. So I think they also had to do that when I cracked my head open, actually. But yeah, my experience with my head. Not been good. I think I've got like another one. How long have I got left on the video? I got 6 minutes. I think I'll tell you one more. It was when I hit my head again. I've actually done it 4 times, I think, now. Yeah, I had another head injury when I was falling down. I fell down the stairs and I hit my head, like, I hit it on the side. It wasn't major, like, I fell down 2 steps. Like, it was like, my stairs are like, my stairs go down and then down again. And, I was walking, tripped up, and hit my head on the windowsill, because I have like a window over there. Like, right, I'll show you now, guys. See that window? See that bright light there? And basically that's where I hit my head. So, one moment, guys. Ah! I shouldn't be doing that. That's what I did. I hit my head on that windowsill, and yeah, it hurt. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment something nice. And yeah, till the next one, guys. Bye.